We have quite a few different videos showing the double bucket trolley in action, but the purpose of this video is to give some instruction and some tips for somebody using this system for the first time, possibly even some reminders for somebody that has been using it for a while. First of all, you can use the double bucket system with a tab mop system, but probably most often we see it in action and see it in the field with a tube mop. There is no better mopping system for heavy soil, large areas, than a combination of a tube mop and a double bucket trolley system. So just from an instructional standpoint, what you want to do is, don't get hung up on the color of the sides, because everybody has their own reason for using one or the other. For me, I've got my clean chemical solution in the blue bucket now. Whether it's blue or gray, the side without the ringer is where you put your clean chemical solution properly diluted. A hidden attribute of microfiber is the fact that it releases the soil that it picks up. So you want to be able to flush that mop out on the very first time that you go do a figure eight and pick up some soil. That's why we start out with a gallon of clear water on the side, whatever color the bucket is, on the side underneath the ringer. So nothing changes here, no revelation here. I'm going to go ahead and load up my mop with the clean chemical solution. Now, you can see it's pretty loaded up now because microfiber tube mops are really absorbent, but they release. So the first point of distinction is you no longer have to twist this mop like you do currently if you're using a cotton string mop, and you don't have to stand on or really over torque to get the ring out that you're looking for. You can just have the mop in there straight. You don't have to, like I said, twist it. Just give it a nice tight ring, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to over muscle it. A nice tight ring, and you're not going to have any drips off the mop. So if I'm going to use this system, I'm going to do just what I did there. I'm going to go out and do my figure eight on an area that I have hopefully pre-dust mopped, so it's ready for wet cleaning. I'm going to do my figure eights. I'm going to load it up with soil. Here's where we differ from the single cavity mop bucket, obviously. We're not going to contaminate our good, clean chemical solution. So I'm not going to go and contaminate that side. I'm not even going to wring it out. I'm going to come over and do, like I said, that microfiber does better than cotton, and I'm going to put it in my flushing tank side, and I'm going to just let most of the soil, I estimate around 90–95% of whatever soil load I picked up will fall off the mop when I just agitate it or flush it in that side. After I flushed it and I get 95% of the soil to fall off, I get the remaining 4 or 5% off the mop by wringing it out. Then and only then do I go back in. And a little reminder here, I don't have to flush this mop over here. I do the flushing action on the side that I'm call my flushing tank. Over here, now that I've got a mop that's not going to have any contaminants, it's just a quick dip, because all this mop is at that point is an applicator. So I just go over and repeat those steps, and if you do this, what will happen is that side will turn gray, brown, black, depending on your soil load, while that side always stays pristine or uncontaminated. One last reminder, because I get asked this all the time, well, what happens when that water turns black or brown? How in the world can that clean that mop off? So the reminder is, or what I want to point out is, it's not the actual water that's cleaning the mop. It's the flushing action that's allowing the soil load that I picked up to fall off the mop. So even when that turns a little murky or dirty, it will still be effective in allowing that mop or that soil to fall off the mop. This system, I think you'll find, as I said, is great for large areas, big spills, heavy soil. There's no better system for that application. Enjoy.